we are just about to complete the covering job on our big greenhouse here, and I kind of wanted to show you, we have had some requests about how we attach the plastic to the structure, and I also wanted to show you these corner pockets and how they work. We have Atlas greenhouses, and this is a 10-foot curtain that you have, if you've been watching my channel, you saw us attempt to put those up, and we've got them up and we've got the pockets together. The purpose of this pocket on the corner here, it is 2 layers of plastic, and we need to transfer air from the 2 layers up top over to the 2 layers there, and I will show you after we get completed here how this pocket works. It essentially blows that up like a balloon on the corners and seals these corners off tight so that hot air can't escape the greenhouse. Now we have what is called jumper hoses, and basically you just run through the first layer of plastic there and just jump it right over there. You can see where I have cut it and prepared it to put onto the first layer there. So we're going to go out here and see if I can't set this up and show you how we attach that up there at the greenhouse. And I'll also show you how we attach the plastic to the frame. Alrighty, I'm going to show you how this plastic attaches here. We have an easy, it's a quick lock system that Atlas Greenhouse offers, and you can see the 2 layers of plastic here attached here. Just take your little screwdriver and that'll pop right out of there. Okay, see how that works? And there's a ton of air coming out there because I have it inflated right now. But what we need to do now is try to get that jumper hose attached to this inside layer, and that'll transfer air. So basically this is just attached with this clip right here, and there's a channel that's screwed onto the frame of the greenhouse. Once it's in, it will not come loose. So we'll see if we can. The jumper hose just attaches with a little ring here. You put it on there and twist it, and you've got it. So we'll see if we can get a hold of that hose. Alright, that should have it. I've already got it attached on the inside. So it is hooked. Now I'll go ahead and show you how this goes back in. Really a neat system and quick. Really helps you to get the job done quick. Alrighty, that's got it. We'll go down and get the other end now, and we'll have this job whipped. Alright guys, I just had to show you the difference in the inflated and the uninflated pockets, and what a great improvement this will be to my greenhouse. This is an uninflated pocket here, and look at that. I mean, if the wind's blowing and sucking around on this curtain, it could actually pull that curtain out that far. So man, you're talking about a hole big enough for a cat to walk through. Imagine the heat that's going to let out. Now I'm going to take you over and show you the other corner that's completed, and you'll be able to see the difference in an inflated and uninflated. Holy moly, look at this, guys. Alrighty, that is me pushing out on that curtain as far as I can push. See that inflated pocket right there? You can get a better look at it here on the inside. See how it's pushing out on the inside also? It's doing the same thing on the outside. So it is sealing out all the cracks, sealing off all the cracks here on these corners. I'm tickled to death with it. Okay, I did just want to show you how that we will attach the plastic over arches over the ends of the greenhouse, and that is with what is called wiggle wire. And I'll try to show you here if I can film and do this with the one hand, but you basically just get that started in there and it's in a little channel, and then you just work it back and forth just like this. See how it just fits right back in that channel? And you can kind of see how it goes up and over that bow there. And it's really fast, it's very flexible of course, and once it's in there again it will not come out. The plastic would rip right here, rip off before that would come out of that channel. Alright guys, that completes the covering of our biggest greenhouse. So I failed to mention the other day that we use a 4-year 6 mil polyethylene plastic, and it is rated for 4 years, but it allows us to get 6 years. I haven't had a bit of trouble getting 6 years out of it, so that has us covering a greenhouse somewhere every 2 years. So it kind of works out really good that way. But I looks like we just got this done in the nick of time. The weather forecasters around here are saying there is the possibility that we could get 3 to 6 inches of snow here tonight. So that's always interesting. But we did get it done, so that's a big relief. It might have been a while before we could have got another chance at it. But what we'll have to do now is probably heat this greenhouse tonight. Being that it is a gutter connect type greenhouse, that means that there are 2 bays connected in the center with a gutter to drain the water. That can cause an awful lot of weight to lay in that center gutter if you get very much snow at all. So rather than take the chance, I'll probably have to bite the bullet and turn the furnaces on tonight and get it up pretty warm so that it can melt that snow off as it falls. A lot of times that will mean deflating the 2 layers of plastic and letting them come down and lay together, so that you're actually losing more heat that way, which that is what melts the snow. So it's kind of the way it has to be. I have heard of people that have had to, if you get a great big snow, and I hate to even have to think about doing this, but if you're about to lose your greenhouse, I have heard of people that will just take a knife, go right down that gutter, cut the plastic, and let the snow fall through. Which, man, that's a last resort there. But rather than lose your frame, sometimes you just have to do whatever it takes, I guess. But we're not talking about anything like that. And we built this greenhouse 12 years ago, and we haven't had anything that really had me very worried. It's done really well so far up to now. But I just want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for coming along with me on this job here. I hope that you've learned something. I really appreciate all your comments, and I appreciate all the views that you're giving me. I hope that I can keep it mixed up a little bit and not get too repetitious. But it won't be long until we're going to be getting into the planting season here. We have got about 2.5 or 3 weeks until we should be getting our first plants in, and that would include the Boston Ferns and the Kimberly Queens. And I will for sure do some videos on that, and that will be a little something different. So we're right down to the wire. I've got about all my greenhouses cleaned up now, and my next little project here between now and when our first plants come in will be probably build some new benches in here. We have always just grown on pallets on the floor, and it makes it awful unhandy on our customers. We have some benches on the outsides there that are, and here in the center you can see, that are up on blocks and pallets. They'll be fine for now, but we also have other rows that we grow on the floor. So I would like to kind of get some new benches built there to just make it a little bit easier on our customers. So that's probably what I'll be doing here for the next couple of weeks. So, but I just kind of wanted to touch base with you and let you know that we're done, and appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and share it We'd like to get the word out, so I appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch up with you on the next one.